guys, it's Deepica, and I am so excited because today I am here to partner with COVERGIRL to share with you their brand new full spectrum collection. Super excited to be partnering with them. Whenever a brand does something for people of color, women of color, obviously I'm all about it and I want to support it as much as I can. It's all what Live Tinted stands for, as you guys know, and I'm basically making it a priority that the only partnerships I do on my channel this year are brands that are really moving the needle forward, and that's exactly what COVERGIRL is doing with this collection. And this is the look I created with it. Feels like natural every day. Just kidding, let's be real, I don't wear makeup every day. There are some products in this collection that make more sense for me than others, but I'm gonna be giving you the full rundown of that and being super honest along the way. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Subscribe to my channel because I always forget to say that. Thank you so much, and let's get started. There are 20 different foundations in this collection. So this formula for this foundation, it's definitely like a more medium coverage foundation, transfer resistant, long wearing, and what I love about it is that it is very affordable. I think they said it's around $11, so you can like really make sure that it's something that you don't feel too annoyed about spending money on, you know what I mean? I tried on all the different 20 shades and swatched them, and the shade that's the best for me is Tan Golden. I will say in general, the entire collection skews more towards olive undertones. There are some that are more cool undertones. Okay, before I do the foundation itself, I'm going to use this Contour and Correct Expert palette that they have. I think this is really cool that they came out with this. Obviously, you know your girl loves some color correcting, so I think it was really awesome that they came out with one that's super affordable for people to get. I would use this like salmon-y color right here and do it under my eye and also around my mouth because that's where I have grayness. I obviously have my little new friend right here, but we're just gonna cover that up and it's gonna be fine. Obviously, correcting is something that's super helpful because it really just drives me crazy when brands come out and they're like, here's 60 foundations, we're inclusive. Women are more than 60 colors, right? Like we all have different, especially someone like me. I wouldn't use just one color on my face. So it drives me crazy when brands do that. What I really loved about this COVERGIRL collection and why I felt like it made sense for me to partner with them is like they also took into account skin type for people of color, which I thought was really awesome. Okay, so that was one coat of using the Tan Golden on my skin, and it looks slightly a little too dark on my skin, but that was the one that I felt like was the best shade for me. So I'm actually gonna use the concealer from the Full Spectrum line. This is medium Tan Golden. It looks like the exact right shade for me, and I'm gonna carry it through lower like this to brighten up this entire part of my face, just to like even out that the foundation is maybe like one shade too dark for me. But I think it's important to show that because you guys could potentially have the same shade as me or a little darker, a little lighter, but now you know where I fall on the spectrum of their products. And it's more of like a light to medium coverage. What I've been doing more is correcting and using like a lighter concealer on my face because it's like you want your skin to breathe. Like I feel like in the Instagram age, we're also trained to like cake our face and products on our face, but I've just been so about letting your skin show through, and the point of makeup should be about just like enhancing things you love about yourself. So you can see once I add in the concealer, it sort of just brightens up that part of my face, and I feel like it looks more even now. Since I've used the corrector, I'm just gonna kind of just also brighten slightly here. And this is normally what I do with concealer anyways. You guys have seen me do this. Women of color problems, you know? Oh, one thing that's really cool that they have is this Full Spectrum Matte Ambition SPF primer. I didn't put it on because everything else is really mattifying. So personally for me, I have drier skin, so I don't need to do a ton of matte. But the part about this that is so genius is that there's SPF 20. If you're gonna be a woman of color brand called Full Spectrum, there better be no gray overcast when you rub this into your skin. And as you can see here, boom. Mattifies, no shine, and legit no gray overcast. Genius to me. If there's one thing that I found to be a really smart thing in this collection, it's this. We all know how difficult it is to find an SPF product that goes on our face, protects us from the sun rays, and also does not leave a gray overcast. So shout out to COVERGIRL for coming through with this. They also came out with a line of Matte Ambition powders. There's 12 different colors. It has like a nice velvet texture to it. It is pretty full coverage, TBH. So I'm gonna go in with the light medium golden and sort of just like set under my eye. And you guys know this about me, but this is how I bake. I don't really like do proper baking. I just take a powder. Basically, anywhere that I put on concealer is where I'm gonna focus the powder. Okay, my camera died for a second, but all I've done, don't worry, is fill in my brows. They look pretty dope, don't they? I'd like to say so. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of contour action. I'm gonna bring back this Contour and Correct palette. I'm just gonna do some slight contour action. Chisel it out. I mean, I did a good job. That looks good. Go deeps, MUA. Just kidding. I'm not at all. I'm gonna do my nose too. I mean, I think that's a good contour job. There's nothing crazy going on. The different uses that you can have for this contour palette, I really like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a little highlight blush action. This collection has 3 different ones. They're all really pretty actually, and they have really good pigments to them, which is really awesome. There's a Bronze Flame, a Blush Touch, and a Rose Rush. I personally like the Rose Rush the most, so that's what I'm gonna go in with. That is some pigment. I always like smile and start at my cheekbone and then carry it upward. A soft little pink touch. I have a warning for you guys, but this is actually a very good warning because 99.9% of the time I put on a blush and it just sucks into my skin and you never see it. These products, you won't have that problem. That is one thing for sure. How pretty is that, you guys? And this with 2 highlight options plus a blush, you get under 15 bucks. So that's a very rare thing. And the pigment, oh, that is a good palette. Okay, so let's get to the eyeshadows. There's a lot of different options here. CoverGirl has these quads, the full spectrum, super saturated eyeshadows. There's 6 different options of these. They're more mini size, really good for travel. Really fun colors in these. But then outside of that, these are the ones that are more exciting to me, and they're so creamy and pigmented. And this one's just a ton of fun shimmery shades that are really fun to play with. And this is more good for like everyday color. Like I usually just take like a brown and do it over my entire lid. That's what this is for. But I think I'm gonna show you some pops of color and mixing both of these together. Because I'm so obsessed with this copper color, I'm just gonna go directly in with my finger on the lid. Please tell me you can see that because it's fire. And then I'm gonna go in with the more neutral palette, taking this bronzy color in the crease. I like to take a more neutral bronze matte shade to kind of just like buff out the color. I basically wear the same shadow look every single day. Let me live. Thank you so much. I feel like I get really defensive about my shadow game on these videos and you guys call me out for it. And then I'm gonna go in with these liners. They also have full spectrum liners, which is really dark, which is really, really dark. It is dark also, but it's really dope. They have all these like really fun liners here, super pigmented. I'm gonna use the blackest black and go in on my waterline. Nobody looks cute putting on eyeliner, man. Under $10, which is really awesome. Then I'm gonna take it and sort of tight line the top part of my lid. I hate tight lining. It always makes my eyes water, but it makes a difference. And last, I am going to take a, a matte bronze color, the same one I did in the crease, and sort of smoke out the bottom. I like to do that after I put on the liner because I like to almost like smoke them in together. Sometimes I have to go back in with the black to make it pop again, but I like how the two blend together. Lately, I haven't been about a wing liner and I've been doing just like a more smoked out black at the top. So I'm just gonna take that same liner and do it at the top part. The good news about doing it like that is like, if you accidentally go a little too high up and you like freak out, that's like okay. Because we're just gonna like go for that smoky, sultry look anyways. So now I'm moving on to lip before I do my lashes because I honestly cannot stand looking at this anymore. The collection has really saturated pigmented satin colors for the lipsticks. The one that I'm gonna go in with is this color Undone. It looks like a really pretty like mauvey brownish nude. But they also have some fun like purples and stuff, but like this is more me. I'm so happy that they made them satin too. They smell yummy. I guess I'll go in with the gloss just because they have them. These glosses, you guys, are very high shine. It's like a thicker formula, like you could use it as just your lip, not just a gloss. But I like how this looks on its own, right? But I'm gonna go in just to show you guys. This is called Ghost Spectral. I love it. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. My hands down favorite things, whether there was like the right match for me or not, this is genius. The fact that there is an affordable SPF primer to mattify your skin with zero gray overcast. Shout out to them for this. This Sculpt Expert cheek palette with highlighter was incredible. The amount of pigment that was in it was everything. And my other favorite favorite thing in the collection if I'm picking one more. This shadow range is really smart. It has a lot of really beautiful colors in it, and it's great for everyday wear, and again, super affordable. So those were my personal 3 favorites in this collection. I'd love to know down below what your thoughts are. Thank you again, CoverGirl, for partnering with me. This has nothing to do with this partnered video, but I know that they're doing a lot of efforts to be cruelty-free. Just think like, you know, it's these little steps, these little baby steps. Making a full spectrum line shows that they care. The fact that there's products across lipsticks and foundations and other things, it's all what the freaking industry needs. So appreciate you. This is awesome. What's your favorite CoverGirl product? Let's give them some love down below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.